Hi, I'm Zoe Caldwell. I'm a research consultant for law firms and schools for Lexis for the last 20 years. Today, we'll take a first look at the Lexis research screen, we'll pull up a case, and locate materials on Lexis to help you with your law school courses. Let's begin by going to Lexis for law schools. To get here, I like to Google Lexis Law School, and then you can just save the site as a favorite. Once you sign in, you'll come to this page. On this page, you'll be able to find my contact information, your student rep's office hours and contact information, extra resources to help you with your law school career and beyond that. And you'll find the rewards program where you can earn fun points while using Lexis. But when you want to go to the research system, you just click Go to Lexis Plus. When I'm here, Lexis will ask me, what would you like to research today? I can enter in several terms of a search that I'm interested in, a case name, citation, statute, typing in the name of the case. If Lexis recognizes it, it will suggest to you a case name and citation, and you can click it and go on in. But if it didn't, just use the citation that you have and type in 84 NH 114. You'll see that Lexis pulls up the case for you, and oftentimes for your law school courses, will give you an extra case brief to take a look at too. Below that, you'll see the case summary. This is a really good overview of what's going on inside the case, and it's also really helpful for you to take a look at this overview first before reading your textbooks so you know exactly what you're looking for. Below the overview, you'll always find the Lexis headnotes. These are the rules of law coming out of the case. We've just moved them up top so you can easily spot them. You won't need every rule of law when you're preparing for class, just the ones that have to do with what you're talking about in class during the next session. And below that, you'll see the opinion. And that's the opinion of the court, what the judge ultimately decided and said. One of the hardest things for students is to figure out how to issue spot while reading their cases. To look for passages of text that discuss those complex legal problems and the facts that trigger them. You might want to look at where the parties are having the most arguments, what they're having a harder time to prove, because it's a little trickier than other issues. One way you can use Lexis to help you issue spot is by using the Lexis headnotes. When I scroll down, I'll find headnote number 4. Now this is probably one that I was triggered in my textbook to know that I should take an extra look at. And when I look at it on Lexis, I see a very succinct message of the rule of law. The purpose of contract law is to put a plaintiff in as good of a position as he would have been in had the defendant kept his contract. I can actually use this little arrow and bounce down and find out where this is being discussed in the case. So I can find those facts that support this rule of law. When I start reading the facts, I need to understand what exactly was said, what was part of this verbal contract. So if I bounce back up and then go to headnote 1, I'll start to learn more about what the parties' statements were and what could be included as part of the contract and what was excluded. And I learn the mere expression of an opinion is not part of the contract. If I want to know, well, what was an opinion in this case and what was not considered opinion, then I jump down again and find where that section is in the case. From here, I can really see the statements that each party used, and together between headnote 1 and headnote 4, I can get a really good idea of what the issues are that I need to study for this case. Now, just so all of you know, you'll always have the ability at the top of each case to folder it, save it for later, email it to someone, and of course, print it. Those of you at Southwestern know that you have school printers waiting for you, and when you click the print icon, not only will you be able to print to your own printer, but you can print to the printers at your Southwestern Law School and come pick up your print documents from the library circulation desk. Back on the Lexis research screen, I want to show you one more place where you can go to find materials for class. When I go to my Explore section and I can go to Practice Area. Here, down below, we have a link to our practice centers. Lexis has created a practice center just for law students. So once I'm here, I can find my law school practice center here and come on in to the classes I'm taking and take a look at the materials Lexis has laid out for me. We'll give you some of the case links right here that most people read when studying contracts law, and we'll give you some key sources to help you better understand contracts law. One more thing on the home page is to take a look at your extra options available here, because that's where you'll be able to sign out, but also contact a live support agent. So when you're researching on Lexis, you can actually live chat someone and they'll help you while you research. For more help with Lexis, feel free to contact me anytime, zoe.caldwell@lexisnexus.com.